on to the next topic. I didn't tell you what else we was going to talk about. We just got into it. My fault. I ain't tell you nothing else. Damn. Listen, we talking about Michael B. Jordan. He recently released his, let's see here. He recently released his top 5 anime recommendation. And let me tell you, it is some doo-doo. Recently, we're talking about Michael B's 5 anime recommendations. These are the 5 animes. He says if you want to start out with anime, you gotta start with these 5. These are my starting 5s. And let me tell you, he took some flack because a lot of the animes he picked are not good starter animes, especially if you're trying to ease someone. Let's say you're someone who's not even into anime like at all. You have no idea what it really is, and you want to start somewhere, but I can be honest, anime can be tough, anime can be rough, anime can be a lot for the first time, so you have to be delicate with whatever anime you're showing someone. I'm gonna be honest with you, you have to, because if you're not, it can be a lot, and it could turn someone off. It really can, and listen, I'm not as mad as Michael B. Jordan's list as a lot of people. He's gotten some flack because these aren't good. These aren't good choices. Maybe 1 or 2 I can justify. Maybe just 1. But one thing I'm gonna give him shooting some bail. A lot of these animes that he has on his list are probably animes like if. Growing up, Cartoon Network used to have a segment called Toonami before it hit the weekend after school, like that 4 o'clock, that 4 to like maybe 7 p.m. was just nothing but anime. Now they had shows like Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho playing on that time. So I mean, that was probably a starter anime for him. If you remember Fox 4 Kids, they had the American dub version of One Piece. You know what I'm saying? He might have watched that. I watched it. I watched Dragon Ball Z and One Piece on these different channels. So like these lists are not great starter animes for people now, but back then that's what we had to work with. Naruto came on the Cartoon Network Toonami on the weekend. I remember it was 8 p.m. It was the world premiere. And it took off from there. So it's just, these are just animes that if back in the day, that's what we had in the West. And Bleach was big on Adult Swim. You know, it's just, that's what we had. I'm not mad at his list. If you look at it from Hunter x Hunter, I didn't see that until anime before I deep dive into anime. That right there is the only one I can't really shoot him from bail for. I really can't. That one right there is still a good anime, but I can't shoot him from bail right there. But other than that, everything else, like I could see why it's on his recommendation list. Like these is the starter kit for anime growing up. If you was like a millennial or anything like this, that's what it is. Now, my list is completely different. If I had to recommend anime to someone who's not into anime at all, like anime is not their thing, but they want to give it a try. They just don't know what to start with. I'm gonna give you my 5. If you don't like my 5, it's cool. You don't gotta like my 5. But here's my 5. No order, no ranking. But I'm gonna tell that person, let's start you with Spyxfamily. Yeah. Let's start you out with Spyxfamily. Now, Spyxfamily is a dope anime because Spyxfamily is about a spy undercover in his mission, but he has to get married and adopt a child to, for part of his mission, and his wife and his daughter both have their own thing going on. Like, he a spy. They don't know he a spy, but his wife that he picks up, she's an assassin. Whoa, complications there. And then, the daughter he picks up from the orphanage can read minds. So she knows he's a spy and she's an assassin. So that's funny there. I chose this anime because this anime can be, oh my gosh, it's coming to Netflix. Anyway, I chose this anime because it has a little bit of everything. It has a little bit of, give you a taste of a little bit of what anime is like. The comedy, the action. It's not doing too much with the fan service, and that's a big thing in anime. Fan service is when the artists just draw big titties for the weirdos out. I'm not alienating my anime community for people, but for the niggas I like the cartoon, like hentai or something. You know what I'm saying? But this doesn't have too much of that and everything. It's I'm not gonna call it wholesome comedy, but it's some stuff in there that's just gonna make you like chuckle, giggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good starter anime for anyone who's not sure at all. It's not doing too much and it's not doing too little. It's just right. There's about 25 episodes right now, and I recommend this to anyone who wants to give a try to anime, or if you're looking for a new show to watch this. This is great. This is awesome. This is awesome. How all the characters interact with each other and everything. So number two, remember I said there's no order on this. There's no order on this, y'all. Attack on Titan season 1. I'm choosing season 1 because season 1 is one of those, it was an amazing first season. I'm gonna give you my backstory, and maybe this backstory is probably the same for everyone else. Attack on Titan used to be on Netflix. I don't remember it being anywhere else, but it was on Netflix when I watched it. And it was always that one show on Netflix where if you talk to someone else who had Netflix and he'd be like, yo, have you seen that anime? This anime called, I think it's called Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan? Hell yeah, I saw that shit, nigga. Oh my God. Like, it was just one of those animes where it was just like, if you watched it, you watched it. You're in the know. You're in the know and everything like that. So I'm gonna say Attack on Titan. The first episode is crazy. The next episode after that is crazy, and it just is a wild ride. Now I said season 1 because after season 1, it becomes very dialogue based. But let me tell you something. That's okay. It's gonna pick back up. It's gonna pick back up. It's gonna pick back up. I'm telling you, it's gonna pick back up. Please stick with it. You gotta stick with it. You gotta stick with it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You gotta stick with it. This show right here is gonna go down as a classic. This is a classic. This is a modern day classic anime. But season 1, start with season 1. If you don't like season 1, you probably won't like the rest of the show. But I promise you're gonna like season 1. And it's the first 2 episodes will get you just like that. That's why it's on my list. So Attack on Titan season 1 is definitely on my list for recommendations for starter animes for anyone who needs it.